Have you ever heard someone say, "I failed"? We all have, but have you ever noticed that the most effective leaders, the ones who truly inspire and innovate, rarely use that word? It's not because they've never made mistakes. Far from it. It's because they see the world through a different lens. For them, there is no such thing as failure. There are only learning experiences. This might sound like a simple word game, but it's a profound mental shift that separates good leaders from great ones. The common view of failure is that it's an endpoint, a dead end, a sign to give up. It carries a heavy weight of finality and disappointment. But a true leader understands that what we call failure is actually just data. It's feedback from the universe telling you what didn't work, so you can adjust your approach and try again. Armed with new knowledge, think about it this way. When a scientist runs an experiment and it does unproduce the expected result, do they call it a failure? No, they call it a result. They analyze the data, form a new hypothesis, and design a new experiment. This is the exact mindset that fuels progress and innovation in every field. And leadership is no exception. Every setback is a stepping stone, every mistake a lesson, and every challenge an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Let's look at some real-world examples. Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx, has often shared how her father would ask her and her brother at the dinner table, "What did you fail at this week?" If they didn't have an answer, he would be disappointed. This wasn't to celebrate failure itself, but to celebrate the act of trying something new, of pushing beyond their comfort zones. He was teaching them that the only real failure is not trying at all. This mindset helped her build a billion-dollar company from an idea that was initially rejected by countless manufacturers. Or consider James Dyson, who famously created over 5,000 prototypes of his vacuum cleaner before he finally got it right. 5,126 times. His design didn't work. Imagine if he had labeled each of those attempts as a failure. He would have given up long before creating his revolutionary product. Instead, he saw each prototype as a learning experience, a step closer to the solution. He once said, "I learned from each one. That's how I came up with the solution, so I don't mind failure." This perspective has a powerful ripple effect on a team. When a leader openly discusses their own setbacks as learning opportunities, it creates a culture of psychological safety. Team members feel empowered to take risks, to experiment with new ideas, and to innovate without the paralyzing fear of being punished for failing. They understand that it's okay if a new strategy doesn't work out, as long as the team learns from it and applies that knowledge going forward. This is how you build a truly resilient and agile organization, one that can adapt and thrive in the face of uncertainty. When leaders get stuck in a blame game, pointing fingers when things go wrong, it stifles creativity. People start playing it safe. They stop suggesting bold ideas, and innovation grinds to a halt. But when a leader says, "Okay, that didn't work as planned. What did we learn? And how can we use that to do better next time?" It transforms the entire dynamic. It turns a moment of potential discouragement into a collaborative problem-solving session. It fosters a growth mindset throughout the entire team. So, how can you start adopting this mindset in your own life? Whether you're leading a company, a small team, or just yourself? Start by changing your language. The next time something doesn't go your way, resist the urge to label it a failure. Instead, ask yourself a series of powerful questions. What was the goal? What actually happened? What did I learn from the gap between the two? What will I do differently next time because of this experience? This isn't about ignoring mistakes or pretending they don't sting. It's about consciously choosing to extract the value from every single experience. It's about seeing every challenge not as a wall, but as a ladder. True leaders don't have a magical immunity to setbacks. They've just mastered the art of turning those setbacks into their greatest source of strength and wisdom. Embrace your learning experiences. Share them openly, and watch how it transforms not only your own journey, but also the people you lead. Thanks for watching. And if this resonated with you, be sure to subscribe for more insights on leadership and personal growth. See you next time.